Just one Feng Shui plant, chosen wisely based on your zodiac sign and placed with intention in the right corner of your home, can quietly shift the entire trajectory of your destiny. It might sound simple, even too good to be true, but this ancient practice has been silently transforming lives for centuries, attracting wealth that flows like water, opening doors to helpful connections at exactly the right moment, strengthening your health from the inside out, and bringing a deep, lasting peace to your mind that no amount of meditation apps can quite replicate. Hello there, I am Grandmaster Lin, and for over 3 decades, I have dedicated my life to researching and applying the timeless wisdom of traditional Feng Shui to the fast-paced, often chaotic rhythm of modern living. What I have discovered through all these years is something the ancients knew instinctively, but that we have somehow forgotten in our rush toward progress. Each zodiac animal carries within it a unique energy frequency, a personal signature that resonates with specific elements in nature. When that innate energy aligns harmoniously with the right plant, something remarkable happens. A powerful bridge forms between your personal energy field and the vast invisible currents of positive cosmic flow that are constantly moving throughout the universe, just waiting for the right channel to pour through. This is not superstition passed down through generations without reason. This is not about blindly following old traditions simply because our grandparents did. What we are talking about here is a subtle, profound harmony between Feng Shui consciousness and the natural laws that govern everything around us. The same laws that make water flow downhill, that cause seeds to sprout towards sunlight, that pull the tides according to the moon's gentle command. 12 zodiac signs, 12 carefully selected plants, 12 distinct sources of good fortune, each one uniquely calibrated to work with your specific energy pattern. If you truly know how to choose the right plant for your sign and understand how to activate its hidden potential, your life can transform in ways that will leave you wondering why you did not discover this sooner. But here is something critical that most people miss. And this is where many go wrong. Simply buying a plant, placing it somewhere random in your home, and calling it your Feng Shui plant does not automatically mean good fortune will start flowing into your life like magic. Choosing the wrong type of plant for your zodiac energy, placing it carelessly in a direction that contradicts rather than supports your natural flow, or completely ignoring the deeper symbolic meaning behind why certain plants work for certain people. These mistakes can unknowingly create invisible blocks in the very pathways through which wealth and luck were meant to reach you. It is like building a dam in the exact spot where a river of abundance was trying to flow into your life. In this video, I will carefully walk you through each of the 12 zodiac signs, one by one, helping you discover not just which plant matches your birth year, but why that particular plant brings luck specifically to you. Where exactly you should position it in your living space to unlock maximum prosperity, how it can help attract the right people into your orbit at the perfect time, and the ways it protects your physical health while simultaneously nourishing your spirit. Before we dive in, I invite you to drop a positive affirmation right now in the comments section below. Write something powerful like, "My home is always stable and overflowing with good fortune," or "prosperity finds me easily and naturally," to activate that good energy for yourself in this very moment. The simple act of declaring your intention out loud, even through text, begins the energetic shift. And please, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss any of the practical Feng Shui wisdom and tips I share regularly that can genuinely help improve the quality of your daily life in measurable ways. Let us begin with those born under the rat sign. If you were born in the year of the rat, you likely recognize yourself as someone with a natural gift for spotting opportunities that others completely miss. You are the type of person who can sense a promising business deal forming, catch the spark of a brilliant idea before it fully materializes, or recognize an investment opportunity brewing faster than most people can even blink their eyes. Your mind moves quickly, darting from one possibility to the next, like a creature that survives by staying alert and agile. However, and this is important to understand, that same quick-moving energy that makes you so brilliant at catching opportunities can also scatter your focus like leaves in the wind. Picture a small, nimble boat on big, rolling waves. Without a proper anchor, something solid to hold it steady, that boat gets tossed around endlessly, never quite settling long enough to fish the deeper waters where the real treasure lies. That is exactly why the Zamioculcas, Zamiofolia, affectionately known as the ZZ plant, emerges as your ideal botanical companion. In the intricate language of Feng Shui, the ZZ plant belongs primarily to the wood element, but it carries within it a generous hint of earth as well. Think about what happens in nature when water meets wood. The rat's natural water element nourishes and feeds wood in the most beautiful symbiotic way, much like a gentle mountain stream feeding the thirsty roots of a strong tree, helping it grow vibrant and resilient through every season. This creates what Feng Shui practitioners call a productive cycle, a circular flow of supportive energy that continuously draws wealth energy into your home and, more importantly, helps it stay anchored there instead of just passing through like a visitor who never settles. Take a close look at the ZZ plant's distinctive leaves sometime. Notice how they are round and wonderfully glossy, growing upward in matched pairs that remarkably resemble ancient Chinese coins stacked together. The plant is not just aesthetically beautiful to look at, though it certainly is that. It stands as a living, breathing reminder of stable, steady accumulation, the kind of wealth building that happens slowly but surely, compound interest for your soul. When someone born under the rat sign places a healthy ZZ plant in the precisely right position within their home, it functions almost like having a natural, invisible safe box tucked into the corner, not flashy or showy in the way that attracts thieves or negative attention, but quietly dependable, secure, and reliably protective of what you have worked hard to accumulate. The recommended location for maximum effect is the southeast corner of your home, traditionally known throughout Asia as the wealth corner, the section that governs financial prosperity and material abundance. Another excellent placement option is near your main entrance, that threshold where fresh, vibrant energy flows in from the outside world every time someone opens the door. The ZZ plant thrives particularly well with indirect light rather than harsh, direct sunlight beating down on it, allowing it to breathe gently and absorb energy softly while maintaining its strong architectural presence. One crucial care tip that many overlook: make absolutely certain the roots are never waterlogged or sitting in soggy soil. Just like the rat person who owns it, this remarkable plant thrives in a clean, open environment that encourages clear thinking, sharp focus, and the mental clarity needed to spot those golden opportunities when they appear. Now we turn our attention to those steadfast souls born in the year of the ox. If this is your sign, you have often been compared, likely more times than you can count, to the hard-working farmer who rises before dawn to tend their fields with quiet dedication. You are determined beyond measure, persistent to your core, and you always, without exception, finish what you start, no matter how difficult the journey becomes or how long the road stretches ahead. You usually move through life at your own deliberate pace, slowly but surely, placing one careful foot in front of the other, never rushing, never cutting corners, always building something meant to last. But here is the double-edged sword: that admirable persistence, that rock-solid determination that serves you so well in most situations, can sometimes harden into pure stubbornness, causing you to miss out on genuinely great opportunities, simply because they require you to change your usual methods or step outside the comfortable patterns you have established over years of repetition. Enter the flaming sword plant, with its impossibly bright red flower cluster that shoots upward toward the sky like an actual sword cutting through clouds. This dramatic plant brings a fresh, energizing burst of wood energy that works to soften and gently balance the ox's dominant earth element. In the sophisticated understanding of Feng Shui element theory, wood and earth are not positioned in direct, aggressive conflict with each other, which would create tension and struggle. Instead, the wood element acts like patient roots penetrating soil, gently loosening what has become too compact and heavy, unblocking the channels where energy needs to flow more freely. This elemental interaction allows the ox person to open up gradually to new ideas, fresh perspectives, and different approaches when the situation genuinely calls for adaptation. When you take time to really observe the flaming sword plant, you will notice it embodies a striking, almost poetic balance. Look at those lush green leaves that spread wide, symbolizing stable, lasting growth that builds gradually over time, paired with that vibrant scarlet flower pointing skyward, representing breakthrough moments of good fortune and unexpected wealth arriving precisely when you need it most. The plant seems to whisper a gentle message specifically designed for the ox personality. You can absolutely stay grounded and rooted in your values while still allowing yourself to shine brightly. Do not settle forever in the safety of the familiar. Sometimes give yourself permission to stand out, to be noticed, to step into the spotlight you have earned. The ideal placement for this bold, beautiful plant is somewhere in your home that receives natural light throughout the day, positioned near the front door where new energy enters your space, or tucked into that all-important southeast wealth corner we discussed earlier. This strategic positioning allows the flaming sword to soak up vital yang energy from the sky, while simultaneously connecting directly to the constant flow of positive energy streaming into your living space from the outside world. A bright, healthy, well-maintained flaming sword plant, positioned right by your entrance, acts almost like an open invitation written in the universal language of energy, calling prosperity inside. And this time, the ox will be ready to receive it instead of stubbornly staying the same old course. For those bold individuals born in the year of the tiger, you carry within you a powerful, almost electric energy paired with an intense desire to conquer every challenge placed before you. You move through life like a fearless warrior, charging into battle, bold and decisive, radiating confidence from every pore, rarely second-guessing yourself once you have committed to a direction. But when that impressive inner fire burns too hot and too fast, consuming fuel at an unsustainable rate, it inevitably leads to impatience, pushing you toward rushed decisions made without sufficient information, or causing you to overlook important details that actually need your careful attention. The Sceflera, commonly known as the umbrella tree, is considered by Feng Shui experts to be a natural brake system perfectly designed for overactive, constantly revving energy that needs gentle regulation. This distinctive plant belongs to the earth element, which nurtures and supports the tiger's wood element in the most symbiotic way possible, similar to how rich, steady soil provides the foundation and minerals that allow healthy plants to grow deep roots and reach impressive heights. Even more significant is the way the umbrella tree's leaves grow naturally in rounded clusters of 5, creating a visual representation of all 5 Feng Shui elements existing in perfect harmony: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth, all balanced on a single stem. It serves as a gentle, constant reminder that true strength, the kind that lasts through decades rather than burning out after one impressive sprint, does not lie in charging ahead non-stop without ever pausing to assess. Real power comes from maintaining harmony and balance in every single step you take. The best placement for the umbrella tree is in the east or southeast direction of your home, positioned where soft, natural light can reach its leaves throughout the morning and afternoon hours. This careful positioning helps the plant absorb positive, life-giving energy from the rising sun and then spread that collected energy evenly throughout your entire home or workspace as the day progresses. When this continuous energy flow is balanced and harmonious rather than chaotic or blocked, it works wonders to calm the tiger's naturally restless, constantly moving mind, significantly reducing those impulsive decisions made in the heat of the moment, and instead keeping your powerful focus trained on meaningful long-term goals rather than scattering your considerable attention span on quick wins that sparkle brightly for a moment, but may not last beyond next week. Those gentle souls born in the year of the rabbit often carry within them an inherently soft, graceful energy that prioritizes harmony above almost everything else in their relationships and surroundings. You instinctively know how to create a calm, pleasant atmosphere that puts everyone around you at ease, smoothing over conflicts before they escalate and finding common ground where others see only division. However, because you place such high importance on maintaining peace and nurturing connections with others, you sometimes, perhaps more often than you realize, forget to adequately take care of your own needs. When you consistently fail to balance your personal requirements with all the attention and energy you generously pour into others, your emotions can gradually become unstable, swinging unpredictably, and your mental clarity may begin to waver like a reflection on disturbed water. The lucky bamboo emerges as a gentle but surprisingly powerful reminder of the delicate balance between outer softness and inner strength. With its slender, elegantly simple form and remarkable resilience under stress, this plant represents true adaptability, not the fake kind that bends over backward to please everyone, but the genuine ability to adjust gracefully to all kinds of changing environments while still staying absolutely true to your core values and identity. What makes lucky bamboo truly special and perfectly suited for the rabbit is that it possesses the unique ability to thrive in either water or soil, a powerful Feng Shui symbol of ultimate flexibility. Its hollow, upright stalks grow naturally segmented, creating visible sections that remarkably resemble steps on a ladder reaching toward the sky, symbolizing steady, consistent progress achieved through patience, one solid, meaningful step at a time, rather than desperate leaps, hoping to skip stages. The bright green leaves that sprout from each section do much more than simply beautify your physical space, though they certainly accomplish that task with grace. They actively infuse your environment with fresh, flowing energy that helps people born under the rabbit sign maintain emotional stability, even during challenging periods, stay productively focused on their personal goals without losing themselves in others' needs, and avoid getting swept up helplessly in the emotional turbulence constantly swirling around them from external sources. The ideal placement for lucky bamboo is in the east or southeast areas of your home, two directions intimately tied to personal growth and vibrant health according to classical Feng Shui principles. To keep this special plant working its quiet magic effectively, make absolutely sure to use clean, filtered water if you choose to grow it hydroponically in a vase, or provide loose, well-draining soil if you pot it traditionally. Gentle, indirect light combined with regular, mindful care will keep your bamboo thriving for years. When your lucky bamboo stands tall with vibrant green color and shows new growth at the tips, it serves as a visible sign that positive energy is flowing smoothly and unobstructed through your home, actively helping you cultivate inner peace and supporting long-term progress toward your deepest goals. People born in the year of the dragon often radiate an unmistakable, strong charisma that naturally draws others toward them, paired with tremendous confidence and an unshakable drive to achieve whatever they set their minds to accomplishing. You possess a broad, expansive vision that sees possibilities others miss entirely, and you are always ready, sometimes almost impatiently so, to move forward toward the next big thing. But sometimes, and this is worth acknowledging honestly, this powerful, intense energy causes you to burn out too quickly, like a match that flares brilliantly for a moment before consuming itself entirely, making you lose precious focus on your true core goals as you chase after every shiny opportunity that crosses your path. The elephant ear plant stands ready as a subtle yet remarkably effective Feng Shui remedy specifically designed to help regulate this tendency toward energetic overspending. The most standout feature of the elephant ear plant, the characteristic that gives it its memorable name, is its impressively large, broad leaves shaped distinctly like a pair of elephant ears facing forward, open and receptive. In Feng Shui philosophy, ear-shaped leaves carry powerful symbolism representing both the vital act of truly listening not just hearing but actually absorbing, and the enhanced ability to attract and properly receive positive energy flowing through your environment. For dragons, whose natural tendency leans toward action and speaking rather than pausing and listening, this plant serves as a gentle daily reminder to listen more carefully and deeply, whether in business negotiations or personal relationships, and to receive new ideas and unexpected opportunities with proper discernment and evaluation, instead of rushing headfirst in every available direction simultaneously. Beyond the rich symbolism, those large, impressive leaves are also believed by Feng Shui practitioners to physically catch and hold ambient energy in your space, preventing it from scattering wildly like papers in a windstorm. This stabilizing effect helps the dragon personality calm their often overloaded inner engine and maintain laser-sharp focus on what truly matters most in the bigger picture. The ideal placement for the elephant ear plant is in the quieter corners of your house, where foot traffic naturally remains low and energy can settle rather than constantly swirl, allowing the plant to fully embody its energy-gathering nature without constant disturbance. Another excellent spot worth considering is near staircases, those transitional spaces where air currents and energy tend to move rapidly up and down between floors, often too quickly for proper absorption. Positioned strategically there, the elephant ear can slow and stabilize that rushing flow, creating pockets of calm. Placing this plant near your work desk also proves highly effective, as it actively helps balance the surrounding energy field and provides crucial support for maintaining mental focus and clarity when you are dealing with complex tasks or important decisions that require your full attention. Those born under the snake sign are widely known for possessing sharp, almost uncanny intuition paired with a naturally deep contemplative thinking style that processes information on multiple levels simultaneously. However, snakes also tend to keep far too much bottled up inside, especially when it comes to negative emotions they do not want others to see or financial stress they prefer to handle privately. This habitual internal buildup can seriously block natural energy flow throughout your living space and body, especially that crucial flow of wealth and prosperity that needs clear channels to reach you. The pennywort plant offers a gentle, effective Feng Shui remedy specifically calibrated to help clear and continuously refresh that blocked energy before it causes real problems. Its distinctive round coin-shaped leaves grow in beautiful swirling clusters that never quite repeat the same pattern, symbolizing a never-ending cycle of wealth and abundance constantly renewing itself. Looking closely at the way the leaves spiral outward from the center, you may be reminded of softly flowing water, representing constant, unstoppable movement and flow, the exact opposite of stagnation. For snake personalities, this remarkable plant offers a clear message written in the language of nature. Fortune and golden opportunity only truly stay with you and accumulate over time when your inner thoughts and emotions remain open and flowing like a clear stream rather than dammed up like a stagnant pond breeding mosquitoes. While the pennywort plant technically belongs to the wood element according to 5-element theory, it possesses an unusually soft, calming, almost watery nature that makes it ideal for gently balancing the snake's dominant fire element. Strong fire energy certainly brings passion, motivation, and the drive to achieve great things, but unchecked it also generates tension, anxiety, and impulsiveness that leads to regrettable decisions. Gentle wood helps keep that intense fire steady and long-lasting, like a well-tended campfire, rather than allowing it to burn out quickly in one dramatic burst that leaves only ashes. The best spots for positioning the pennywort plant are places in your home where energy naturally flows rather than pools, such as near entrances where new energy constantly streams in, or beside windows where indoor and outdoor energy exchange freely, so the plant can continuously receive fresh energy and spread its calming influence. Placing pennywort on your work desk is also a particularly smart choice, as its perfectly round leaves create a subtle psychological sense of wholeness and completion, unconsciously encouraging sharper focus and more creative thinking. You can also position it strategically near electronic devices like computers, televisions, or charging stations to help naturally balance the heat and radiation they constantly emit, keeping your work or living space feeling calm, harmonious, and energetically clean, rather than buzzing with invisible tension. Those born under the sign of the horse are like a vibrant summer breeze blowing through an open field, warm, energetic, and absolutely full of life bursting at the seams. You genuinely love freedom above almost anything else. You thrive when exploring new territories, whether geographical or intellectual, and you are always genuinely excited by fresh challenges that let you test your abilities. However, because you tend to live life with your internal engines constantly running at maximum speed, rarely downshifting to a lower gear, your considerable energy tends to rise incredibly quickly and then burn out just as fast, leaving you depleted and wondering where all your vitality disappeared to suddenly. In Feng Shui wisdom, the areca palm is often referred to with deep respect as a biological filter and living organism that simultaneously purifies both the physical air you breathe and the invisible energy flow moving through your space. Its characteristically slender fronds stretch gracefully upward and outward in all directions like waves of living green, gently sweeping away stagnant energy that tends to hide and accumulate in forgotten corners where attention rarely reaches. What makes the areca palm uniquely suited for horse personalities is that, unlike other large leaf plants that might inadvertently block or dam up energy flow with their solid leaf structures, the areca palm's feathery, separated fronds actually allow energy to move freely through and around them, catching and holding on only to what is clean, pure, and beneficial, while letting everything else pass through like a sieve. For those born in the year of the horse, this selective filtering quality is absolutely essential for maintaining energetic health. When their surrounding environment is energetically clean and clear, their personal internal energy naturally becomes clearer too, helping them successfully avoid the crushing burnout that results from absorbing too much emotional static or mental input from the chaotic world constantly spinning around them. Put simply in language anyone can understand, the areca palm acts like that trusted friend who gently whispers wisdom into your ear. Pause for a moment, filter what is coming at you, then go full speed with what actually matters. There are 3 ideal locations for positioning this beneficial plant that will maximize its effectiveness. The first is within your workspace, whether that is a home office or a corner of your bedroom, to help actively prevent mental overload and the crushing pressure that comes from information overwhelm. The second is near a bright window, where the plant can soak up abundant natural sunlight while simultaneously connecting energetically with the flowing energy streams outside, creating a bridge between indoor and outdoor vitality. The third recommended spot is in energy-heavy corners, those spaces like room edges or near balcony exits where negative or stagnant energy tends to naturally collect over time, like dust bunnies in forgotten spaces. One quick but important tip worth remembering: pay close attention to the color and condition of the areca palm's leaves on a regular basis. If they consistently stay vibrant green and fresh-looking with new growth appearing, it means your space is genuinely clear and energy is flowing well throughout your home. But if the leaves start gradually turning yellow or looking wilted despite proper care, take that as a clear signal that your living environment needs an energetic reset, both physically through deep cleaning and energetically through decluttering and rearranging. Those born in the year of the goat are like a gentle stream flowing through a quiet valley, naturally calm, deeply sensitive to their surroundings, and instinctively drawn to harmony and peace above conflict. You are highly attuned, sometimes almost painfully so, to even the smallest shifts in the emotional atmosphere around you, and you can be easily affected, more than most other signs, by heavy or chaotic energy that others might not even notice. That is precisely why you need a special kind of protective shield to maintain a peaceful, clear space around you, where your sensitive nature can thrive. The peace lily carries a beauty that manages to be both pure and graceful simultaneously, never flashy or demanding attention, but impossible to ignore once you truly see it. Its glossy green leaves seem to hold a fine, invisible layer of morning mist, while the distinctive white blooms rise upward like small candle flames glowing steadily on a quiet altar, bringing light without heat. In Feng Shui understanding, the peace lily does not merely purify the physical air by filtering out toxins as all plants do to some degree. It actively absorbs heavy, stagnant energy, the emotional and psychic kind that tends to settle and concentrate in dark, forgotten corners where sunlight never reaches and attention rarely goes. When these invisible energy blockages are cleared away regularly, your entire space feels noticeably lighter, almost like removing a heavy wool blanket on a hot day, and the energy within your home flows much more smoothly along the yin and yang axis, that perfect balance between active and passive, light and dark, giving and receiving. For the goat personality, a clean and light environment directly equals a clear mind. These two things are inseparably connected. When mental noise from the demanding outside world fades into the background like turning down the volume on a radio, you naturally gain the confidence and clarity needed to make wise decisions, whether it is something as simple as rearranging furniture on your desk for better flow, or as serious as signing an important contract that will affect your life for years to come. Placement is also key for maximizing the peace lily's considerable benefits. The bedroom is unquestionably the top choice for this particular plant, as the bedroom is the intimate space where your personal energy needs to be most gently balanced and restored each night during sleep. Your most vulnerable and receptive state, a quiet reading nook or dedicated workspace, is also ideal, actively supporting deeper focus and enhancing creative thinking by clearing mental static. Interestingly, and this is something many people do not realize, the peace lily also communicates directly with its owner through its physical condition, acting almost like a living barometer for your space's energy. Drooping leaves or closed, reluctant flowers may signal an energetic imbalance developing in the space, serving as a gentle cue to open windows and let fresh air circulate, declutter surfaces that have become crowded, or adjust the lighting to be more natural. On the other hand, when the flowers open wide and stay open and the leaves stretch strong toward the light with vibrant color, you can rest assured that your environment is genuinely clean and the energy is flowing in perfect, harmonious balance. People born in the year of the monkey are like gifted performers stepping confidently onto a brightly lit stage, naturally quick-witted, remarkably adaptable to changing situations, and always ready to jump enthusiastically into any conversation or seize opportunities the moment they appear. Your natural charm and sharp wit make you genuinely well-liked wherever you go, and you absolutely thrive in dynamic, fast-moving environments where things never stay the same for long. However, because you often want to play every available role simultaneously, taking on multiple projects and relationships at once, you sometimes spread yourself impossibly thin, losing essential focus on what truly matters most beneath all the exciting surface activity. The Phalaenopsis orchid, elegantly known as the moth orchid, for the way its blooms seem to flutter delicately in the slightest breeze, appears as a gentle but powerful reminder to simplify your life and sharpen your focus onto quality rather than quantity. Its soft, layered petals flow like waves of silk frozen in time, and its refined colors ranging from pure white to deep purple create an unmistakable aura of both elegance and profound peace that seems to radiate outward. In Feng Shui practice, this particular orchid helps filter out unnecessary noise from relationships and social interactions, keeping only the highest quality connections that genuinely nourish your spirit and letting go of energy-draining distractions that take more than they give. For the monkey personality, it functions almost like an emotional and mental filter, gently but firmly encouraging you to concentrate your considerable talents on what is truly valuable and worthy of your limited time and energy, rather than chasing every shiny opportunity that crosses your path. Placing the orchid in the living room brings an immediate sense of warmth and sophisticated elegance to the space, naturally encouraging more meaningful conversations and deeper emotional bonds with family members and guests, rather than superficial small talk. In a quiet corner or softly lit workspace, the orchid's calming presence actively supports emotional clarity and helps sharpen concentration when you need to focus deeply. When the orchid is in full, abundant bloom with multiple flowers open simultaneously, it serves as a powerful, visible sign that energy is flowing harmoniously throughout your space and that you are genuinely heading in the right direction with both your goals and your relationships, not just spinning your wheels. Those born under the Rooster sign are like finely crafted Swiss watches, precise down to the second, highly disciplined in your habits, and remarkably reliable in everything you do. You genuinely love structure and clear systems, and you want everything to run according to plan, with as few errors or surprises as possible. But sometimes, and it is worth acknowledging this honestly, that admirable perfectionism can create invisible but very real pressure on yourself and others, making it genuinely hard for you to relax and simply enjoy life's natural rhythm without constantly checking if everything is running on schedule. The succulent family offers a beautiful contrast, one that naturally supports and complements the rooster's nature rather than fighting against it. Succulents' plump, water-storing leaves are arranged in precise, perfect symmetry, forming a slowly blooming rosette that unfolds according to its own patient timeline, never rushed. In Feng Shui philosophy, this circular spiral shape symbolizes ultimate balance and harmony, representing the peaceful alignment of yin and yang when opposing energies flow together smoothly without any conflict or struggle. Succulents grow slowly and steadily, almost frustratingly so, if you are impatient, requiring virtually no special care or constant attention. That deliberately slow growth serves as a gentle but persistent reminder, specifically for rooster personalities. Not everything has to run at maximum speed all the time. Sometimes, often actually, calm and consistent effort is exactly what leads to lasting success, rather than the frantic activity that looks impressive but accomplishes little. In terms of the 5-element system, succulents belong firmly to the earth element, which helps stabilize and strengthen the rooster's dominant metal element, preventing it from becoming too sharp or rigid. When thoughtfully placed on a work desk, succulents provide a soothing visual anchor and help ease invisible tension that accumulates throughout long workdays. In the living room, they help stabilize the overall energy flow and create a genuinely cozy, connected atmosphere that brings family members together naturally. When positioned strategically near a sunny window where they can bask in light for several hours daily, they absorb that solar energy fully and stay rich, vibrant, and healthy, storing up positive energy like batteries, ready to share it generously with the entire household whenever needed. People born in the year of the dog naturally give off a reliable sense of stability and trustworthiness that others immediately recognize and appreciate. You are genuinely loyal to those you care about, principled in your actions, and widely known for keeping your word no matter what, which is exactly why others often place great trust in your hands and turn to you in times of trouble. However, this strong sense of duty and responsibility, paired with a naturally reserved personality, can sometimes lead you to unintentionally close yourself off emotionally, making it harder for you to welcome new opportunities or allow lucky breaks to enter your life. In Feng Shui terms, it is a bit like living in a solid, secure house with thick walls and strong locks, which is certainly safe, but if you keep all the doors and windows shut all the time, you also block fresh energy from flowing in and renewing what has become stale. The money tree is a powerful symbol of wealth that is carefully preserved and nurtured over time rather than gambled or wasted. Its characteristic braided trunk, created by intertwining multiple stems during growth, resembles tightly woven cords, binding and guarding a hidden treasure, both protecting inner value from loss and guiding the flow of fortune in an orderly, steady direction rather than letting it scatter. According to the sophisticated 5-element theory, The money tree belongs to the wood element, which helps soften and balance the strong earth element naturally associated with the dog personality. When earth becomes less rigid and compacted, allowing some air and movement, financial energy and fresh opportunities can flow much more freely instead of becoming stuck or completely stagnant behind invisible barriers. Where you place the money tree makes a genuinely big difference in how effectively it works for you. Positioned near the main entrance, it acts as a wise, discerning gatekeeper, actively welcoming good fortune inside while simultaneously filtering out negative energy before it can enter and take root. In the living room, which serves as the energetic hub of the house where family gathers and guests are received, it helps circulate positive energy throughout all other connected spaces, like a central pump. And in a workspace, whether at home or office, the money tree serves as a solid pillar of financial support, actively reinforcing stability and long-term success, while also creating a calming, grounding atmosphere that helps you stay focused and make sound decisions when facing important choices. Finally, we arrive at those born in the year of the pig. If this is your sign, you are known throughout your circles for your gentle heart, emotional depth that runs like a quiet river, and a naturally introverted lifestyle that seeks peace and quiet contemplation over chaos and constant stimulation. You genuinely crave peace in your surroundings. Actively seek out quiet spaces where you can recharge and tend to avoid negative or chaotic energy whenever possible, almost physically recoiling from conflict and drama. But the world around you is not always, in fact, is rarely, as pure and calm as you would prefer. That is precisely why having a loyal companion like the Cuban oregano, a modest plant that refreshes the space and purifies the air in multiple ways, is such a perfect natural match for your particular needs and sensitivities. Cuban oregano carries a distinctively warm yet soft fragrance that is subtle enough to fill an entire room without ever being overpowering or giving anyone a headache. In Feng Shui wisdom, this particular type of pleasant scent is believed to actively ward off stagnant or negative energy that tries to settle in, while simultaneously inviting a genuine sense of renewal and fresh beginnings. Imagine placing this unassuming plant in your home as if you are opening a window on an unbearably hot, stuffy day when the air has been trapped inside for too long. A cool, refreshing breeze comes flowing in, and suddenly everything feels noticeably lighter, more comfortable, easier to breathe, like removing a weight from your chest you did not even realize was there. In terms of the 5-element interactions, Cuban oregano belongs to the wood element, which naturally supports the pig's water element in the most symbiotic way. Wood helps water flow more smoothly and purposefully rather than pooling and becoming stagnant, actively calming emotional turbulence that can overwhelm sensitive souls and encouraging genuine inner balance that comes from alignment rather than suppression. When the living space is energetically clean and regularly maintained, those born under the pig sign feel significantly more at ease, properly grounded in their bodies, emotionally composed, and much better prepared to face life's constantly shifting tides without being knocked off balance by every wave. The best places to position Cuban oregano for maximum benefit are on a balcony or near large windows, where it can soak up abundant natural light and breathe clean outdoor air throughout the day. Near the kitchen, where its gentle aroma can naturally blend into your daily cooking routines and family gatherings, or in any breezy open spot inside your home that allows air to circulate freely to help maintain a fresh and balanced flow of energy throughout all rooms. With just a soft breeze passing through, even from opening a door, its subtle but distinctive fragrance will spread naturally through the space, bringing peace, clarity, and a genuine breath of clean energy to your surroundings without any effort required. And just like that, we have journeyed together through all 12 zodiac signs, 12 carefully selected powerful plants, and 12 distinct, unique sources of lucky energy, each one precisely calibrated to work with a specific personality type and energetic signature. Each plant we discussed is genuinely much more than just a simple touch of green to decorate your space and make it look more attractive to guests. It is a true companion, a living ally that actively helps balance your natural energy, consistently attract prosperity through clear channels, and support your inner peace every single day through its quiet, steady presence. Please remember this crucial point. Feng Shui is not simply about placing any plant anywhere and then passively waiting for magic to mysteriously happen without any effort or understanding on your part. Real Feng Shui is the conscious harmony between what you carefully choose, where you thoughtfully place it according to ancient principles, and the personal energy and intention you nurture around it every single day through attention and care. When your space is tended with genuine intention and deep understanding, rather than just random decoration, good fortune and lasting abundance will naturally find their way to you like water flowing downhill, attracted by the clear path you have created. Before you leave this video and move on with your day, I invite you once more to drop a positive, powerful affirmation in the comments section below. Write something like, "My space is always overflowing with vibrant life and genuine prosperity," to activate your personal flow of good energy right now in this very moment. The act of declaring it makes it more real. And please do not forget to like this video to support the channel. Subscribe so we can continue creating this valuable content, and turn on that notification bell so you can keep learning practical Feng Shui tips with Grandmaster Lin that will help you live a more balanced, abundant, and genuinely peaceful life every single day.